morning. In our continuing series, The Mass, the source and summit of your life, we were reminded last week that the reality of Jesus' suffering, death, and resurrection is made present right here on this altar. Now, if we truly believe that, never again should we come to Mass and just go through the motions. That reality should change everything about how we enter into and participate in the Mass. And that's the focus of this week's message. What should our attitude be when we come through these doors? Vatican II's Constitution on the Sacred Liturgy tells us this: Mother Church earnestly desires that all the faithful should be led to that full, conscious, and active participation in liturgical celebrations. So let's focus on that statement. Our bishops are essentially telling us that the Mass is not a spectator sport. Now think about that. How many of us, myself included, how often have we walked into Mass, plopped ourselves down into the pew, and simply watched and listened to everything that goes on around us? Oh, we might mumble a few of the responses. We might even pick up the hymnal and sing part of a song. Maybe we might even listen to the readings and catch a little bit of the meaning of the homily. But for the most part, sometimes we sit there like we're at a UK game and watching the Cats play. But our bishops are telling us we need to look at our participation in the Mass in a whole different light. When we come to Mass, we come as participants and not as spectators. We come not to participate in a game, but in the events that won us our salvation. And so essentially our bishops are telling us we are to participate fully, consciously, and actively in the celebration of the Mass. So exactly what does that mean? Well, it means we bring our whole self to Mass. We bring our hopes, we bring our dreams, we bring our challenges, and we bring our struggles. And we bring it all to the Mass, and we make an offering of ourselves to Jesus as He makes an offering of Himself to the Father for us. To participate in the Mass seriously, we must be mentally composed. Otherwise, the Mass becomes just something interesting. And composure does not create itself. It must be willed, and it must be practiced. And we do it by getting quiet. We get still, and we collect ourselves. And we leave all of the distractions of our life at the door, so that we can participate in all of the actions and responses, prayers, and songs as we move through the Mass. And we also listen. And we actively listen to everything so that we can hear God's voice speak to us. So we respond enthusiastically in prayer, responding to our celebrant, singing, sitting, standing, and kneeling at all the appropriate times. My brothers and sisters, if we pour everything we have and participate fully, consciously and actively at the Mass, we should leave Mass totally exhausted. Refreshed, yes, but exhausted. So let us never treat the Mass again as a spectator sport. Let us never say that we don't get anything out of Mass. Rather, let us say that we put everything into Mass. Thank you.